Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Pitch on the way. Runs up and gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has 9 base hits in 45 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Carpenter out in front a bit here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
2-0.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Kyle Hendricks gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Colton Wong is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Now batting, Matt Carpenter. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball two.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. One out, nobody on. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Man at first for him following the one-out single. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Carpenter leads off first with one away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Molina is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Into center field, line drive base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The set and the 1-0. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Happ picks it up, and the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate, Tommy Edman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he misses with it, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2-1, here it is. Two men are on with 2 men out. And this is popped up near second base. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 2, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's Javier Baez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended. Right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Two down, runners at first and second. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there, base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
He doubled up on the heater right there. The first one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Two and 2. Here it is. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs 1. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. That's in the basket, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
1-2, here it comes. Changeup, cold strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll send a ground ball down to third, right to Bryant, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. In there, 2-2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Now in the box, Ian Happ. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Full count now. 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
A man at second with 1 down, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, He's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
3-0 now. Anthony Rizzo would be next. The 3-0 is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And it's 1-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
Up. Oh.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Pitch on the way. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Dexter Fowler, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping up to the plate, Javier Baez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Molina over to his left. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. He's set, now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1 delivery. And he struck him out.
The catcher, number 40.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Contreras, a 27-year-old. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter has it, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. Score holds, it's 3-1. Into the box now, Tommy Edman. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. There's Baez. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Strike one to start the at bat. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bader is retired. 2 down now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the pitcher, Jack.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knees.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Left side, but well foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Liner toward right center. And Hayward has a base hit.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Edman will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Pitch popped up, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. They still trail it here 3-1. Colton Wong will stand in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Colton Wong.
First pitch on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Strike called. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kipnis, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Here's another 0-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First offering on its way. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it's still 3-1. Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 7, Victor Caratini.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. 'Now the pitch. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Got him.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on the show right after this. Trevor McGill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Trevor McGill.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
DeYoung.
Now the pitch.
No, that's low.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batter, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right. Foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals as the lead remains 3-1. And that brings up Javi Baez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He'll try it again, 3-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nope. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, makes somebody else beat you.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Genesis Cabrera takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Jason Hayward will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Grounded back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 1. Brad Week is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Edman 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Edman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Fouled away. Wyek is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Genesis.
Rangel Ravelo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. In there, 0-1. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Matt Carpenter would be next. Men on third with 2 down. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away. Once again a 3-2. Hopped up. Baez is there for it. And that retires the side. Cards leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Tyler Webb gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Webb.
Bottom of the inning now, digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Webb, a 6'5" left-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
David Bodie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, David Bodie.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jeremy Jeffress has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Ready to begin the 8th. Striding in, Matt Carpenter. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh. 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Low.
Out of play off to the right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now, Paul Goldschmidt, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dexter Fowler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
1-1 to count. Has a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2-2. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. yards, strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He went down on strikes last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Wong ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Wilson Contreras would be next. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Cubs 2. Casey Sadler enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Digging in, Tommy Edman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
The left fielder, Tommy Edman.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Sadler, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Harrison Bader. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Lane Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For St. Louis, number 35, Lane Thomas.
Changeup called strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. High in the air out to center field. Howe is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing further in the Cardinal ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They trail it here 3-2. Giovanni Gallegos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Wilson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0. And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward.
3 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The center fielder, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything. and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Flaherty is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.